I think it's time for an upgrade. Upgrade complete. What's good, everybody? My name is Valor, and welcome back to Valtech Armory. And I've said it before, and I will say it again, and I will continue to say so. The rise of home 3D printers has accelerated the nerfing hobby like none other. It's given the ability for the average nerfer to be able to do something that it would normally take a whole factory to do. You can take a hardware store run and a few spools of filament and turn it into something like the Carbine, for example. But it has also given rise to loads of different mod kits and body kits, and today we're taking a look at one of them. This is the Submarino Fabrication AEON Carbine kit, with a few little add-ons and extras that I have added personally. The Carbine kit takes the AEON, which is normally a slide prime pistol, and brings it up to about the same size as your Nexus Pro. But the plunger tube system in this is a whole lot more efficient because the air system in this blaster is so efficient that with the stock spring and plunger tube, just with the addition of the lengthened inner barrel in this kit, you can bring it up to 170 feet per second as opposed to the 150 it hits stock with the slightly shorter barrel. This is a lot more comfortable, for me at least, to the Nexus, though the Nexus is still a quite comfortable blaster. The kit features a quick takedown pin so you can slide off the whole kit to access the internals should you need to do some maintenance or whatever, and it replaces the front orange muzzle system from the original blaster and lengthens it, but still allows you to have the original muzzle, or in my case, an AC Foam Works Scar. You'll notice on the top there are some M-LOK slots, which are great if you want to add anything like iron sights, optics, carry handles, whatever. I left it bare because I don't mind running without an optic or whatever. Moving further back, the kit does not come with this pistol grip. This is just the Ender Saves the Day pistol grip V2 that is for the Nexus and AEON. It is a very comfortable grip, and it is a little bit smaller and a little bit less like an A2 style M4 grip, which I quite like. Further back, this is a slightly modified part. I think it might also be Ender Saves the Day's part, but normally the kit will have an end strike stock attachment point. This replaces it with a full buffer tube attachment point where you can have a really nice buffer tube on your blaster. This is a Strike Industries lightweight buffer tube, and it works quite well for the sort of pistol carbine setup that I've got going here. Aside from the kit, which lengthens the internal barrel, I left the powertrain side of the blaster stock. I did add the Palm Top Supply telescoping filler piece, which converts this to a short dart only blaster, but this thing hits too hard for standard long length darts, so it doesn't matter that much to me anyway, considering I'm going to be using this in a competitive scene with short darts only. But overall, with this kit installed, it turns the AEON into a very comfortable primary style blaster, and the fact that you can add either an end strike stock or a buffer tube stock is brilliant. By the way, this is Tungsten EXE's buffer tube stock that he designed ages ago for like a Strife or a Rapid Strike project. I added it to this because it sort of suits the look with the sort of bulky nature, and the black kind of carries through to the front. These pieces here, the grip, and then the back. I kind of wanted to go for a sort of stock-ish aesthetic with the gray and the orange and everything and the various shades and all that. Do let me know what you think about the sort of semi-stock aesthetic down in the comments below. And while you're down there, why don't you hit the like and subscribe button and maybe ring the little bell down there so you don't miss my future uploads. I am rolling out with this content trait and you don't want to miss any of my future uploads. Alrighty, we're out here. It is a nice evening. We're about 60 feet away from the tree. I've got my camera set up on the tripod over there again, and we're going to see if we can at least come close to the tripod, so let's do it. Got about a dozen shots in this magazine, and yeah, I'm going off pure intuition, no sights or anything. Oh, already. Hit it. Oh, overshot it. Oh, almost hit it. That one fed weird, I could tell. This is why I don't typically use a banana mag for competitive. I only ever have the banana mag for the looks. Do I have any more shots? Nope, I am out. And yeah, pretty much all those shots, except for those couple outliers, either hit the camera or, yeah, it came really, really close. It like skimmed the pole, and I'd say that's pretty good for a blaster like this. Let's get back inside. This kit takes the AEON, which was a nice, fun 150 FPS slide prime pistol, which is kind of bulky, and turns it into a competitive grade primary. And with the addition of these extra parts, it makes the comfort even better. I love the way that Submarino Fabrications has carried through the Adventure Force aesthetic into these parts, and they match up brilliantly. Like, you would almost think that he had the original CAD file for the AEON Pro, but there are a few telltale signs that he didn't, because there are a few little gaps on these angled parts. He could have maybe filled those in to make it match up and fill that whole groove on the side in. But overall, the aesthetic is top notch. And the fact that I printed this kit in gray and then used the Max Striker magwell adapter just carries that color through even more. But overall, Submarino Fabrication has done an exceptional job with this kit. Go give Submarino Fabrication some love, because he really deserves it for this level of quality. And a big thank you to the patrons that are scrolling on the screen right now. Starting at $1 a month, you can help the channel out, get access to the Patron-only Discord server, and help out with future videos, get access to sneak peeks, and all sorts of other goodies. And we've had a lot of new patrons this month, and I am eternally grateful, because without all your guys' help, I would not be able to continue to do this whole YouTube thing and content creation thing. Because it helps fund filament, it helps fund hardware, it helps fund paint, it helps fund everything I do, and it helps pay the internet bill, which allows me to upload these videos. And it is increasingly hard these days to be a content creator, especially if you're just a smaller tier. I'm not even a drop in the bucket of YouTube these days. But I am still eternally grateful for all you watching and the patrons, and especially with this being my birthday month and all that, it really does mean a lot to me that you guys are wanting to help support me. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of a stream later this evening. If you want to watch, it'll be here on YouTube, no worries about that. And we'll just be hanging out, talking, answering questions. I'll be talking a little bit more on blasters I've already taken a look at on these videos recently. And yeah, as ever, my name is Valor. Thanks for watching.